Hello, hello, and happy Saturday evening. I am excited to be with you all and share a little bit here for a few moments. While hopefully we have a few join live, I'm going to tag a few of you. I apologize. I'm taking my eyes off the camera for a hot minute while I tag some friends here in this group. As you are joining live, please comment live and let me know that you are here. If you catch the replay, if you will also comment replay and let us know that you caught the replay, that will help with the algorithms in this group. I will tell you all, and it may be that some of our other team members that have shared today have also shared this, that it is, hey, Jennifer, how are you? Hello, happy Saturday. Some of our team members may have shared that algorithms on Facebook, it's quite a thing. And so it really helps by you saying, I'm here, because then others will hopefully have the opportunity to catch the video as well. All right. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Tysh Mefferd. It is 5 o'clock somewhere. It is 5 o'clock where I live, which is in the Dallas, Texas area. And I'm excited to be connecting with you all for a few minutes to share a little bit about my journey. Oh, thank you, Jennifer, so much. I appreciate it. So I'm going to do 2 giveaways, guys. All right. So I have 2 of our bow bracelets, which is one of my favorite new bangles. I absolutely love this bracelet. So it's got these beautiful pave hearts. I'll put one on and show you guys what it looks like when you wear it on your wrist. It looks absolutely gorgeous on your wrist, whether you're wearing it with an arm party or wearing it by itself. It is such a beautiful piece. And I'm going to give 2 away. And to get entered into this bow bangle for the 2 winners, all you need to do to get entered is number 1, tag your stylist here in this post. Tell me where you're watching from. And I want to hear from you. If you've thought about doing something like this before and you have been held back, like stopped from considering a business opportunity, what is your concern? What is your fear? What has stopped you in the past? All right. And if you're here wanting to learn more because maybe this isn't for you, but you want to get educated on what Park Lane offers because you likely know someone who is looking for a solution. They are praying for an answer right now, and this could possibly be the answer for them. Then you might also share that. I would love to hear where you live, tag your stylist or your whoever invited you to this group, and share with us, if you thought about it or if you have a friend that's thought about doing something like this before, what is your biggest fear, your biggest concern? Fears are common. Concerns are common. We all have them. Pretty much every single one of us that joined Park Lane had some fears and concerns before deciding to hit the button and say go. So it's normal, but I would love to hear, and that will also help us as we try to get all of your questions answered. So for those that don't know much about me, because I also have some guests here in this group. Again, my name is Tysh. I am a mom to 3 now young adults. I'm officially an empty nester as of this year. My youngest daughter is a freshman in college in Nashville at Belmont University. My middle son goes to Texas A&M in College Station. And my oldest son is getting his associate's degree in HVAC and is going to go into the heating and air conditioning business. I have been in this profession working this business around my very busy family life for the last 14 years. It'll be 15 years this October. And I will tell you, if you had said to me, you're going to have a jewelry business for 15 years, 15 years ago, I'd have been like, who? You're crazy. I'm not going to have a jewelry business. I don't wear jewelry. I wear the same thing every day. That was me 15 years ago. All right. So I wasn't looking for a jewelry business. I was not a fashionista. I was not this person that, was, had any experience doing this business in leadership. None of that. I had had a 10-year corporate career. And then when my oldest was born, my oldest son, who's 23 now, when he was born, I knew that I wanted to be a working mom, but I wanted to be in control of when I worked. I wanted to have flexibility. Our mother had taught us, like, the most important thing is you need to have flexibility as a working mom. And so I had started my own small business, left corporate America, started my own small business, and had spent 10 years as a small business owner in the wedding industry. So that's my background. 10 years working in corporate America, 10 years as a small business owner in the wedding industry in Houston, Texas. And back in 2008, the fall of 2008, some of you may be familiar with Hurricane Ike. A natural disaster hit the Texas Gulf Coast, that being Hurricane Ike. And after that natural disaster, the Houston economy tanked. And with that went my thriving small business in the wedding industry. So very quickly, I was faced with a scenario where my business was hit hard, and we had just completed a master bedroom addition. And so therefore we had a home improvement loan, and my two boys, who were like 4 and 7 maybe at the time, were in occupational therapy that insurance didn't pay for. And that was costing me about $1,500 a month. And, as a mama, and I'm sure many of you have likely been in similar scenarios where you're like, I will do whatever it takes. I will figure it out to give my kids what they need. I was like, I got to figure something out. And I was at a place where you kind of have two options. Like, option one is I'm going to fret and stress and be anxious about how we're going to figure this out. And it's going to, that in itself is going to make me crazy. Or I'm going to go figure out a way to make some extra money until my small business picks back up. And I, being the oldest kid in my family, I am very much a problem solver. Like, I went into solution mode. That is just my personality. And I was not going to sit around and wait and see, because wait and see scared the living daylights out of me. Figure out a way to make some extra money. That seemed like a very logical solution. So a friend had just joined a jewelry company, and I'd gone to the website and I looked at the jewelry and it was cute. And I thought, well, if she can sell it, I can sell it too. And it was pretty much that simple. So I signed up to sell jewelry for what I thought was going to be a short-term solution, and to cover a couple of big household bills. And then once I got involved and I learned more about this profession, and I learned more about the impact that this profession can make on millions of people across the world, I fell in love. I absolutely fell in love. And so 1 year after starting that side business, I ended up closing my small business that I'd had for 10 years that I'd loved. Okay, guys, I loved that business. But this was the thing. With that small business, I had to work around my clients' schedules, number one. So while it was flexible, it was not quite as flexible as one would want. And I also had a cap as to how much I could earn, because I was only one person and the business was built 100% off me and my time. So I saw what was possible in this business. I loved that I could help other women who were being faced with similar problems in their life. I loved being able to offer them a solution as well. And so I ended up mentoring and helping others come in and do what I had learned to do. And this profession and this business ended up changing my life. And we talk often in this industry how this profession can be life-changing. And we have countless women here within our treasure tribe whose lives have absolutely been transformed because of this business. And I am one of those examples as well. This business has allowed me to be able to, number one, work from home flexibly for the last 15 years while raising 3 kids, 2 of them being boys, and they were a little wild at times. Just going to leave it at that, okay? Mama needed to be home, and this business allowed me to do that. This business allowed me to work with my sisters for the last 15 years. Both of my sisters ended up joining this business. We have worked this business together for more than a decade now. It has been absolutely amazing. And not only did it transform my life, it transformed both of their lives. They were both able to leave their corporate jobs and come home to their babies and work their business from home around their girls' schedules, my niece's schedules. In addition to that, I have been able to offer opportunities and experiences to my family, my kids, that would have never, ever been possible had I not been able to earn the income that I have been able to earn in this business. And I could give you countless examples, and I won't go into all of the examples, but I'll give you a few examples. About 2 years in, we were able to buy our first beach house. We'd been married 13 years maybe at the time when I got into the profession. We had always had a dream of being able to own a beach house. We lived in Houston. We wanted to have a beach house in Galveston. It had always been a dream of ours, but never, ever had we ever been able to do that. This profession and business gave me that opportunity. And we were able to buy the beach house of our dreams and be able to start living temporarily or part-time on the coast. After doing that for a couple of years, falling in love with coastal living, we ended up moving to Galveston and spent 7 years living there full time. Again, something that neither one of us would have ever been able to do had it not been for this business and this industry. My middle son, Drew, has severe dyslexia. When he was little, we spent a few years doing private tutoring through NIHouse, an incredible dyslexia program in Houston. But even with all the private tutoring, and as expensive as all of that was, it still was not enough for what he needed. And ultimately, we were able to make the decision and put him in a school that changed his life, the Briarwood School in Houston. If any of you guys have children with learning differences and you're ever looking for a school that might be able to be a solution for the problem that your kids may be facing, it is an amazing school that some people move to Houston to be able to put their kids there. Drew was able to go there for 3 years, and it changed not only his life, it actually changed our life as well, because he changed as a person and he changed as a kid and found happiness again and happiness in learning and built his confidence back up and all the things that came with that. He's now in college and he made a 4.0 last semester. Okay. Changed his life. That would have never been possible. Even my 10 years being a small business owner, that would have never been possible. Honey, absolutely look at the Briarwood School. It is an amazing school. Amazing school. My daughter did private cheer. My oldest son was a lacrosse player. My oldest son ended up getting invited to play at IMG Academy in Florida, Bradenton, Florida. For those of you that have sports kids, you likely know of IMG Academy. It's where some of the best athletes in the world go to school and then go on to play D1 sports all over the country. And my oldest son was able to go there his senior year. And I mean, Talk about expensive, guys, like crazy expensive. All right, these are some of the opportunities that I have been able to provide and offer my children. In addition to that, I have been able to help thousands of women be able to make an impact in their lives. And people come and join this company and jump into this profession for different reasons. All right. I came into the profession out of pure financial need. That was my reason for joining. That's not every person's reason for joining. Some women join us because they absolutely need something for themselves. They've lost themselves in, being the hardest job in the world, being a mother to their children. And it's hard and it's taxing. And often mothers, give up their careers and their jobs because it is the most important job in the world, right? Like, we don't question it for a moment, but it's not easy. And some women find that they need something. Some women can do that so beautifully. They do it so beautifully. And some women find, like, I need something. And Park Lane can be an answer for them. And this business can be an answer for them to help them make maybe some extra money to cover some of the extras in their life, or literally something that they can, feel very accomplished and do something that is fun, that is rewarding, that they're getting recognized for, that they're being celebrated for, that they are possibly earning free trips, all over the world, or qualifying for our Mercedes car program, or earning hundreds and hundreds in free product monthly. Like, there's so many perks that come along with being a part of Park Lane here. Some women join us because they get to a next chapter in their life. Many come in when they are getting kind of to that near empty nester stage. And like for myself at the moment, we have 3 children in college. 3, not 1, not 2, but 3. Okay. Many are faced with that same scenario. And all of a sudden they're like, you know what? It's now time for me to bring some extra income into the household to cover this. For other women, especially over the last 2 years, they need community, and in a really big way. It's heavy out there right now. Like, the world, it's hard. And I will tell you, here at Park Lane, here within our treasure tribe, it's happy. It's joy. It's inspiring. It's empowering. We talk about how this business is a personal development program with a compensation plan attached. And I'm here to tell you that's exactly what it is. We don't just teach you how to sell jewelry and earn extra income. That's not all we do here. We teach you how to empower and inspire others. We teach you how to have more belief in yourself. We teach you how to build your confidence. We teach you how to come from a place of gratitude, which is only going to not only lift yourself, but lift everyone around you. We talk about creating unshakable belief. We talk about how to handle the objections and the challenges that each and every one of us are faced with in our life on an everyday basis. I can tell you right now, after spending 14, soon to be 15 years in this profession, I am a better mom, a better wife, a better friend, a better sister, a better daughter, a better business owner, a happier person, a more confident person. I'm incredibly unshakable. I live a more fulfilled life because of all of the work that I have done on myself through this journey. There are so many benefits that come from being a part of something like this. And yes, there are a lot of opportunities out there, and there are a lot of options out there. I mean, everywhere you turn, you are faced with opportunities, right? And yeah, you've got to find what is right for you, right? Well, this is what I can tell you, and this would be like the business advice. I'm going to put my business hat on for a moment. This would be my business advice that I would give you if you are considering trying on a business. Number one, not every company is created equal. I'm just going to start with that. Not every company is created equal, and there are vast differences between companies. All right. I was with one jewelry company for 10 years, and I left that jewelry company 4 years ago, being at the top of their career plan and being the top earner and having built a team of thousands of women and earning more income than I'd ever earned in my life or ever dreamed of being able to earn. All right. To partner with Park Lane. And you know why? I left all that to partner with Park Lane and build it again. I left all that to partner with Park Lane and build it again because I made the decision that if I was going to spend another decade or 2 or 3 following something that I was incredibly passionate about, and I am incredibly passionate about helping women be able to make a difference in their lives. That is where my passion is. And I decided if I was going to spend 1 or 2 or 3 more decades doing something I was incredibly passionate about, I wanted to be able to partner with the best so that I could offer the best. And when I say offer the best, we have the best programs for our customers. We have the best programs for our hostesses. And I'm telling you, we have the best programs for our stylists. And I was like, if I'm going to do this for another 10 or 20 or 30 years, man, I'm going to be with the best. I mean, doesn't that make sense? Yeah. So 4 years later, here at Park Lane, we are experiencing success beyond our wildest dreams. We are through the pandemic, the last 2 years, when many companies have struggled and or closed, we have grown by over 400%. We pivoted a little over 2 years ago when the world shut down, and we moved our business, for many of us, 100% online. Well, at the time we moved it, all of us, 100% online. We could no longer go into people's homes and show them jewelry, right? We moved it 100% online. And 2+ years later, I would say probably 85-90% of us still do this 100% online from our phones, from the kitchen table, the dining room table, a desk in a study, you name it. Some are starting to get out and do this a little bit more in person, and they're loving it. Those that are choosing to do it absolutely love it. When I started this business 14 years ago, when I went out at night to do a jewelry party, it was my guiltless girls' night out. Because as a working mama, I had my small business. I felt guilty leaving the kids at night to go out with my girlfriends. And I rarely did it because I was gone from them during the day. All right. Some of you may feel that way. Well, when I would go out to do my jewelry parties, again, back then I went into people's homes. I mean, there were times I was like, I feel like I should be paying them, not them paying me, because I needed that escape. We'll just leave it at that. I needed that escape, and I was able to have that escape and get paid for doing it. And it was exactly what I needed at that stage of my life. I'm in a very different stage now. Okay. I'm not having to escape my home from the kids, the little ones, right? And leaving bath time and bedtime and homework to my husband. So I now do my business 100% online. I have not done an in-home jewelry party in more than 2 years. I love that now we have options. If you want to do it in person, if you want to go set up at a boutique, if you want to do a vendor fair, if you want to meet a friend for coffee and show them the jewelry, you absolutely can. But if you want to run your business 100% online from your phone, never having to leave your house, you have that option here at Park Lane, which is incredible. In addition to that, over the last 2 years, we've had over 150 qualify for our Mercedes car program. Over 150 qualified for our Mercedes car program. Many have a Mercedes sitting in their driveway right now, which I do as well. Now, some may not want the Mercedes because maybe they love the car they're in, or they need a bigger vehicle, or whatever the case may be. The wonderful thing about our Mercedes car program is you can choose the cash or choose to put the cash towards a Mercedes. It's your choice. Over the last 2 years through the pandemic, we've had hundreds earn our company trips. Park Lane takes 2 company trips a year. I'm going to tell you the trips that I've earned since joining. And that's been 4 years. Okay, 4 years. I've earned a trip the first one was to to Greece, Athens, Greece. Then I went to Rome, Italy. Then the next trip was to St. Martin. Then the next trip was on a Royal Caribbean cruise. All of these trips are 5 nights, 6 days, 5-star accommodations. Then the world shut down. Okay, so then the world shut down. I went on to earn a trip to Ireland, a trip to Bermuda. Both of those trips, the company had to give us the cash because we weren't able to take the trips, okay? Because of the state that the world was in at the time. Just got back from a trip to Key West. I'm going to Aruba in September, and I've already earned the trip to Kona, which we still have 2 full months to earn on. That's in 4 short years. How many trips was that, guys? 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 8 locations in 4 years. Every single one of these locations I'd never been before. It's crazy. All right. So that's another amazing thing that comes, that is one of the perks here at Park Lane. Back to having options. All right. We've got a lot of perks here, the best to offer your customers, the best to offer your hostesses through our host program, the most generous compensation program on the planet. I'm going to tell you, we have many women who have joined us here who have come with experience in the industry, having worked with another company, and they earn 2 to 3 times here and sometimes more than what they've ever been able to do with their previous companies. So going back to when I walked away from everything I walked away from 10 years ago to start over and do it again, I did it because I knew if I was going to spend 1 or 2 or 3 more decades doing what I loved, I wanted to be with the best so I could offer the best. Park Lane's been in business for 66 years. 66 years, Park Lane has been experiencing success. And their mission is the same today as it was 66 years ago. The mission remains the same. And our mission here within our treasure tribe is we want to help women and men, because we do have some men that join us. We want to help you earn significant income. Not because you're going to hoard that income, because we know what women do. Women turn around and they redistribute that income into the areas of their life that they can make an impact. We want to help you earn significant income. Significant is whatever that means to you, so that you can turn around and redistribute that income to within, your families and your children, to help create experiences and impact to schools in your area, to churches in your area, within your community, to the causes that are near and dear to your heart. Just last month, we did a huge fundraising campaign for Ukraine, and we raised thousands of dollars for the relief efforts in Ukraine. I am telling you, having been a small business owner for 10 years and having been a business owner in this profession, which you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself here, there's no comparison. It is the smartest way, in my opinion, to have your own business, especially if you are a mom of kids that you're trying to raise and work around all the schedules and all of the things, or it is the easiest and simplest way for you to be able to bring in additional income into your household. And I think that is very smart in today's world. It is very smart to have a plan B because you just never know when everything can be turned upside down overnight. And then you might need that plan B. You might need that plan B. So I have taken a little bit more time than I intended, and I apologize for that, but I hope that this information has been extremely helpful to you. What I would encourage you to do is, if you have any questions or concerns, bring them up to the person that invited you to this group. And if she's not able to answer them, let her connect you with someone who can. Connect with me, for goodness sakes. I'm happy to try and get your questions answered. But we have an incredible special happening right now. You can get a free impression bracelet, when you enroll right now for just a few more days. You do not want to miss out on this amazing special. Okay, these bracelets are valued at $182. You get one for free when you enroll with any of our 3 kits. You've got nothing to lose. You've got a whole lot to gain. You have a whole lot to gain. And this is the thing. That one decision that you make to enroll and get started, that one decision could change your life. That one decision. And if you're in this group learning more because your stylist asked you to learn more, get educated because you likely know someone who is praying for an answer right now, connect with that person and let them know, okay, I've learned more. You need to talk to this Park Lane stylist. You need to talk to my gal because I think this could be an incredible gift for you. It has been a gift in my life. It has been a gift in thousands of other women's lives over the last 66 years. And this could absolutely be a gift in someone's life that you know, and you could play a part of that by being the connector to encourage that person to get the information. So thank you all so much. I wish you the best evening. Make sure you share here. Name, where you're dialing in from, and if you've thought about this in the before but haven't, or maybe even another business, another product category, what has been your hesitation? What's been your hesitation? What has held you back? What has stopped you in your tracks from starting? It's common to have concerns. Share them here. Let's get them addressed. And I will pick 2 lucky winners for our bow bracelets, which are valued at over $100. So thank you all so much. Have a great evening. Mwah! Hope today's been helpful for you.